Who owns the jobs? It's a white man. You are fighting to work for us. In the EFF, we are not fighting to work for us. That job is a transition towards the ownership of the strategic means of our economy. We do not want to work for the white man. If anything, the white man must work for us because we are the rightful owners of the land. We must dream big. Any of you here who says that the Zimbabweans are taking jobs from you, you are a small dreamer, and we have no time for small dreamers. We are the big dreamers, and the big dreamers dreams about owning the land, the natural and mineral resources of South Africa and the whole African continent, because there will never be economic freedom selectively to South Africa alone. That's why Mugabe failed on the land question. Because when he took the land, they ran to South Africa. When they arrived here, we should have also taken the land. When they ran to Mozambique, they take the land. Anywhere they go, they must find Africans standing together and saying, no white man is going to own the land here unless under our terms. There can never be an isolated socialism exclusive for a particular country. Even China alone and Cuba, they will not succeed in Venezuela if the world over doesn't come together to collapse this big animal called capitalism. It's so huge, so much that it needs the world to come together to defeat this animal called capitalism. So, you will not do that in society because you don't debate politics and you can't defend the position of the EFF when it comes to foreigners because you don't understand. You have never given yourself time to discuss it amongst yourself. When we were putting the Zulu king, there were Zulus from Zambia. There were Zulus from Zimbabwe. There were Zulus from many other African countries who came to KZN to honor the coronation of the king. Now, all these xenophobic people didn't know that there are actually Zulus in Zambia who left here to Zambia. So, when you look at that in totality, you actually come to realize that we are actually one thing. We are one people. Why are the white people not complaining about Zimbabweans and then instigating us against Zimbabweans? It's because blacks must forever fight amongst themselves. The unity of black people is a threat to white men. That's why I was happy to see the EFF giving message of support in a conference of the PAC. And I was like, this is what we need. That black people who represent Pan-Africanism and progressive left must always embrace each other's existence. And the left of South Africa must come together against these right-wingers who are ruling our country. Without the unity of the left, we will never defeat our enemy, which is white monopoly capital that controls everything that we are using. There is no one here today who didn't wake up and not use a product of Johann Rupert. All of us here, whether you used a toothpaste or a soap or anything, roll on, lotion, Rupert, he owns all of that. How do we have one family owning all the shelves in South Africa? All the shelves owned by one family. How do we have one family owning the whole of Southern Africa called the Oppenheimers? Remember, Cecil John Rhodes is the one who discovered these minerals. And the Oppenheimers are direct relatives of Cecil John Rhodes. The Oppenheimers are the ones who formed the South African Parliament. The Oppenheimers were members of Parliament when it was formed, when it started. They are the ones who designed the political system of South Africa. That's why they control it. When there is a party called the EFF and they've got no control over it, they say pass a law that says all political parties must disclose who gives them money, so that whoever gives the EFF money, SARS can go after that person, the Hawks can go after that person, everybody can go after that person and destroy that person so that that person doesn't give the EFF money. And they give the ANC money, the DA money, openly. They even disclose. No one can go after them. But the people who can give EFF money are small business people who can't deserve to be attacked by anyone. As a result, they all shy away and stay away from the EFF. The EFF doesn't have money. It contests against political parties that are given 20 million, 15 million, 5 million by the same family. And no one sees nothing wrong with that. That the only people who give political parties money here is the Oppenheimers, and they are not giving the EFF. It's not, we don't want their money. They do that because they hope the EFF without money, it will die. And then once it's dead, we are back to controlling the politics of South Africa. There must be two political parties in South Africa. DA, that is controlled by the lady of the Oppenheimers. It's the responsibility of that lady to control the DA. Then the ANC is controlled by, is it Nick, the male Oppenheimer, is the one who takes care. The whole family takes care of the two parties because it tells them what needs to happen. The DA was formed by the Oppenheimers. Action SA was formed by the Oppenheimers. Mampela Rampela was formed by the Oppenheimers, who told her to go and kiss Helen Zille. And then her party died after that terrible kiss. The political system in South Africa is controlled by the Oppenheimers. And any party that is not in compliance with what they want, they go and attack that particular political party. There's an online paper called Daily Maverick. It was formed by the Oppenheimers. All the mainstream media is owned either by the Ruperts or the Oppenheimers. That's why when you read a newspaper without a political consciousness and without a deeper understanding of Marxist theory of dialectical materialism, which equips you with proper tools of analysis, you will never understand why the papers write the way they write. We're not saying you must not read the papers, but you must read the papers with a clear consciousness so that you don't easily get misled by the papers. So when the EFF says Ramaphosa must go, you must know that the EFF has declared war against the favorite of white monopoly capital. Ramaphosa is the most loved man. I've never seen a man who's loved like that by white people. He steals money, put it in the mattress, put it in the sofas, put it in the pillows. They see nothing wrong with that. They actually try to explain to us why we must accept that money can be kept in a mattress. Imagine if that money of mattress was found in Malema's house. What was going to be the story today? We are being coerced into accepting crime and unethical conduct because it's committed by their favorite. Crime is crime.
I'm a king, yes, I'm a king, I think I'm a king,